Christine Kane said, there are no expiration dates on the promises of God. There is no such thing as being too old to fulfill God's plan for your life. You know, as we come to the end of 2024 and as we wrap up this year, many of us, I'm sure, are asking themselves the question of, were they able to fulfill certain goals that they had set out to do during this year? Were they able to tick some boxes that they were planning to tick before the end of this year? Or even some plans, were you planning to fulfill, or did I actually fulfill some plans that I was planning to? And also God's promises over my life. And I'm reminded of Philippians chapter 1 verse 6, which says, being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. This verse encourages us that despite having to have come towards the end of the year, and many of us could be asking the question and doing a self-introspection of our lives about where we are at and what the things that we need to achieve or the things that we haven't achieved, I want you to know that God's promises always stand. I'm very encouraged when I read the story of Abraham and Sarah, that despite them having to be at their old age, God still fulfilled the promise of giving them a son. And are you watching this video and there's a promise that God has given you? Could be a promise of receiving a child, a promise of starting a business, a promise of getting married, a promise of a breakthrough, a certain breakthrough that you're trusting God for. One thing or another, whatever promise it is, promise of good health, promise of long life, a certain promise that God has given you, and you're asking yourself the question, is God really faithful to the end? Can God really still do this even despite the place that I am at right now? I'm here to encourage you and to let you know that it could be the 28th of December 2024, but it is very possible for God to still complete that which He began in your life and that which He promised He's going to do for you. I love the verse that says that God is not a man that He should lie, neither is He a son of man that He should change His mind. He cannot change His mind. Whatever He said He is going to do in your life, whatever He said He is going to do in the life of your family, in your health, in your relationships, in the things that pertain to your life, God says that He is able to bring it to completion. And so I'm encouraged by this verse, and I pray also that you also will be able to be encouraged. That as you look back in 2024, there's something to be thankful for, honestly. There's something that you can look back at and say, truly, if the Lord had not been on my side, the enemy would have struck me. And truly, He's faithful to the finish. Even if it's going to take 10 years from now, even if it's going to take 5 years from now, whatever time it's going to take, I'm here to let you know, beloved, that He is faithful to the finish. God bless you.